Lehigh Valley PBS presents Scholastic Scrimmage, a weekly program featuring teams from Lehigh Valley high schools in a contest of quick recall. Tonight's teams are from Southern Lehigh High School and William Allen High School. Your host for Scholastic Scrimmage is Dr. Karen Walton, Provost, DeSales University.
Welcome to this semifinal match of Scholastic Scrimmage. I'm delighted to be your host. The best and brightest high school scholars in the Lehigh Valley are here to compete for the honor of being the Scholastic Scrimmage champion team. At our final contest in June, the Air Products Corporation will present awards of $4,000 and $2,000. In previous rounds, Southern Lehigh defeated Freedom, Pius X, and Northampton High Schools, and William Allen defeated Palmerton, Emmaus, and Easton High Schools. Let's meet the teams. From Southern Lehigh High School, Chris Kubek, a junior, James Edwards, a sophomore, Captain Stephen Nadell, a junior, Sarah Simmons, a junior, and their coach, Patricia Combs, Spanish teacher. From William Allen High School, Joe Mahoney, a junior, Captain Andrew Ung, a senior, Jacqueline Pilch, a senior, Brian Fulweiler, a junior, and their coach, Stephen Patterson, English teacher. The judges for tonight's contest are Shirley Billheimer and Barbara Cohenauer, the producers of Scholastic Scrimmage, and Marilyn DeLucio, retired science teacher. Remember that the questions on Scholastic Scrimmage demand rapid recall of factual information and are not necessarily indicative of academic training. We understand the rules, so let's begin the contest with a toss-up in language arts. What grammatical term refers to a verb form that can also be used as an adjective? Southern Lehigh Stephen.
A participle.
Is correct. And for your bonus, indicative, imperative, and subjunctive. Subjunctive are forms of a verb that affect the general meaning of a sentence. What are they called? Stephen?
The moods.
Correct. Toss-up in chemistry. The temperature and pressure conditions at which solid, liquid, and vapor coexist at equilibrium is called, William Allen, Joe?
The triple point.
The triple point. And why do we call the gaseous state of water vapor and not gas? Andrew?
Because it's normally not a gas at room temperature.
The judges will accept that. It is a liquid at room temperature, and therefore when it reaches its other state, we call it a vapor rather than a gas. The judges have accepted that answer. Let's have a toss-up in biology. From the following choices, name the structure that connects the middle ear to the nasopharynx. Is it 1 eustachian tube, 2 oval window, 3 cochlea, or 4 auditory nerve? William Allen, Bryan?
1 eustachian tube.
And your bonus, what is the function of the eustachian tube? Andrew?
Balance.
Balance what? Balance, no. It equalizes pressure. I thought you might have meant balancing pressure. You meant human balance. No. It equalizes pressure between the middle ear and the atmosphere, so you do not get that bonus. Geometry is your next toss-up. Is the two-dimensional graph of the inequality x minus y less than 2 a line, a closed half-plane, or an open half-plane? Southern Lehigh Stephen.
An open half-plane.
It is an open half-plane. Make one change to x minus y less than 2 so that its corresponding graph is a closed half-plane. Stephen?
X minus y is less than or equal to 2.
Less than or equal to. Correct. Toss-up in world geography. Looking forward to a 15-point bonus. You leave Tel Aviv and sail up the coast to Turkey, passing to Middle East. Southern Lehigh Stephen.
Lebanon and Syria.
What countries would you be passing, and your bonus? While in Turkey, you visit a famous city located on the Bosphorus that has played major historical roles for centuries. Over time, the name of that city has changed For 5 points each, give 3 names of this famous city. Stephen?
Byzantium, Constantinople, and Istanbul.
For 15 points. Toss-up, U.S. history. The famous lines, "I have been to the mountaintop," were spoken by whom? Southern Lehigh James?
Martin Luther King.
Absolutely. In what city was Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated? Stephen?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Correct. British literature. Who wrote Martin Chuzzlewit's and Hard Times? Southern Lehigh Sarah?
Charles Dickens.
For 10 points. And your bonus. What Dickens novel features the Artful Dodger and Fagin? Stephen?
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist is correct. Toss-up in physics, looking forward to a 15-point bonus. NMR, discovered in 1946, became a powerful research tool in fields from physics to biochemistry. What does N. William Allen Andrew
Nuclear magnetic resonance.
is what NMR stands for? So your bonus. What do the following acronyms stand for? First, MRI. Andrew?
Magnetic resonance imaging.
The second, PET.
No
Andrew.
response. No response.
Position emission tomography. And the last one is CT. Andrew?
Cell topography.
Computerized tomography. Tough. You did get 5 points in that bonus. U.S. geography. The American city pictured on the monitor boasts the country's tallest building and the world's. Southern Lehigh Sarah?
Chicago.
It is Chicago. What major river joins Chicago to St. Louis? Stephen?
Chicago.
The Illinois. The Illinois. No.
I know what I'm doing.
It was the Illinois. I think you were going to mention Mississippi anyhow. It was Mississippi anyhow, but wrong on either count. It is the Illinois River. And next toss-up is in algebra. Find the log to the base 10. William Allen Andrew?
-3.
1 over 1,000 is -3. And find the numerical value of natural log of e to the third power. Andrew?
3.
It is, of course, 3. British literature. Name the English poet who penned these famous lines. "'Tis better to have loved and lost." Southern Lehigh Sarah?
Shakespeare.
I'll continue. "'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all." William Allen. Brian?
Coleridge.
Tennyson. Sorry you missed that because I like the bonus question very much. Toss up in chemistry. What is the percentage of copper in copper-2 oxide? The molar mass of copper is 64 and the molar mass of oxygen is 16. What is the percentage of copper in copper-2 oxide? Southern Lehigh James?
67%.
Goes over to William Allen. Andrew?
80%.
Is correct. So for your bonus, how many moles of copper are represented by 256 grams copper? The molar mass of copper is 64.
Four.
Andrew?
4.
4 is correct. Toss up, world geography. A mountain climber can try his luck in the Caucasus, the Urals, and the Southern Lehigh Sarah.
Russia.
That person would be in Russia. And now your bonus. Our mountain climber is off to Western Europe's highest peak. For 5 points each, give first the name of the peak. Stephen?
Mont Blanc.
And the country in which it is located. Stephen?
Switzerland.
It is in France. I know that you were toying with both answers. Sorry about that. Toss-up in art. Multiple choice. The painting Breezing Up was painted by an American artist in the 19th century. Is the artist Whistler, 2, Cassatt, 3, Sargent, or 4, Homer? Southern Lehigh, Sarah?
Sergeant.
Goes over to William Allen. Joe?
Cassatt.
It was Winslow Homer. So we will go on to a toss-up in algebra. No paper and pencil. What is the complex conjugate of 3 plus 2i? Andrew?
3 minus 2i.
And your bonus is find the product of 3 plus 2i and its complex conjugate. Andrew?
13.
Is correct. A lot of calculating over there. Toss-up in vocabulary, multiple choice. From the following choices, choose the definition of propitious. Is it 1, foolhardy, 2, sarcastic, 3, threatening, or 4, favorable? William Allen, Andrew?
4.
It is favorable. 2-part bonus. What part of speech is propitious? Andrew?
Adjective.
And for your second 5 points, spell propitious. No correcting yourself once you begin. Andrew?
Propitious.
Absolutely. Physics. A semiconductor used to produce current in only one direction is referred to as what? William Allen, Joe?
A diode.
A diode is correct. Bonus for 5 points each. Name the following devices. First, a semiconductor device used in electronic circuits to amplify voltage changes. Andrew?
Transformer.
It is a transistor. The second part, a device used to increase or decrease AC voltages with little loss of energy. Andrew?
Transformer.
If at once you don't succeed, okay. Transformer is correct. You got 5 points. And it is halftime. The score is Southern Lehigh 115, William Allen 135. In this round, the semifinal round, we don't ask the contestants any questions because they're anxious to answer as many questions as they possibly can, any questions about themselves. So we just take a breather. The contest is very close. We have 8 terrific people here today, wonderful scholars. And as the audience has watched, it has gone in another direction, and I hope it will go back and forth several times in the rest of the contest. So relax for a minute. Are we ready to start again? Okay, let's do it. Next toss-up is in world history. Who led the All India Congress Party as it sought independence? Southern Lehigh, Sarah?
Nehru.
Goes over to William Allen as it sought independence from England. Brian?
Gandhi.
Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. Your bonus, name the famous mausoleum Mughal Shah Jahan built to memorialize his favorite wife. Andrew?
Taj Mahal.
It was the Taj Mahal. Next toss-up is in algebra. Solve the equation on the monitor, which is the quantity x minus 1 squared equals 9. Southern Lehigh, James?
X is equal to 4 and negative 2.
You got both parts of it. So your bonus is to find the domain of the expression on the monitor, which is radical 64 minus 4x squared.
No, it's 4. Between negative 4 and 4.
Stephen?
All real numbers except between negative 4 and 4.
You must have the endpoints as well. You just said to me between negative 4 and 4, and strictly between does not include the endpoints. So it's negative 4 to 4 all real numbers, including the endpoints. Next toss-up is in current events. In April, President Bush traveled outside of the United States. Where did he go? William Allen, Brian?
Mexico.
It will go over to Southern Lehigh. I will continue the question. Where did he go? State both the city and the country. James?
Mexico City, Mexico.
He went to Quebec, Canada. And I think William Allen misled you a bit. Nothing wrong with that. What author, this is American literature, what author was Abraham Lincoln addressing when he said, "So you were the little woman that started this war"? William Allen Bryan?
Harriet Beecher Stowe.
And name the novel by Harriet Beecher Stowe that stirred up the feelings of the North regarding Andrew
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
for 10-point bonus. Chemistry. Different synthetic flavors and aromas of banana and oil of wintergreen are a result of the formation of what class of organic compounds? Southern Lehigh Chris
Aldehydes.
goes over to William Allen. Andrew.
Ketones.
They're esters. Toss up in U.S. history. Name the U.S. State Department official who was charged with spying. William Allen Bryan
Alger Hiss.
for the Soviet Union in 1949, and your bonus. Name the husband and wife who were the first U.S. citizens executed for espionage. Andrew?
The Rosenbergs.
It was the Rosenbergs. Ethel and Julius. You got that one. And algebra is the next toss-up. Probably need paper and pencil for this one. Suppose your annual budget for food is 20% of your annual income. During the year, you spent $4,800 on food. What is your annual income? Andrew, William Allen,
2000.
goes over to Southern Lehigh. Stephen?
23,000.
24,000. Just a little off. Toss up in music. Listen to this musical selection. Southern Lehigh, James.
Sleeping Beauty.
Name the waltz. It is Sleeping Beauty. You took a chance on that one. Bonus, listen to a portion of another waltz by Tchaikovsky. For 5 points each, first of all, name the waltz.
Is that the Dance of the Sugar Plum?
Stephen?
The Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Waltz of the Flowers. And then second, name the larger work of which it is a part.
The Nutcracker.
It is the Nutcracker Suite. All right, let's go to a toss-up in British literature. Identify the late Middle English work that begins. When that April with his shore shooter, the Drocht of March, William Allen Andrew.
The Canterbury
It
Tales.
is the Canterbury Tales, and your bonus. In Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, how many tales are told?
20.
Andrew?
27.
24. Jacqueline was starting with 25. Good try. Biology. Looking forward to a 15-point bonus. A desert animal, such as the desert hare, is capable of producing concentrated urine as a way of conserving body water. I heard a buzzer, Southern Lehigh, Sarah.
Adaptation.
I will continue. Is capable of producing concentrated urine as a way of conserving body water. It can do this because it, 1, has long loops of Henle, 2, consumes large amounts of salt, 3, drinks little water, 4, produces large amounts of aldosterone. Andrew.
2.
It is 1, has long loops of Henle. Let's try a toss-up in world geography. You are planning a trip to Kiev. What country? Southern Lehigh, Stephen?
Ukraine.
You will be visiting the Ukraine. Name the republic that is located north of Iran and Afghanistan and borders the Caspian Sea. Stephen?
Azerbaijan.
Turkmenistan. Let's go on to a toss-up in geometry. The two horizontal lines on the monitor Southern Lehigh, James.
They're supplementary.
I will go over to William Allen. The two horizontal lines on the monitor are parallel. What is the sum of the measures of the angles A and B? Andrew?
180.
It is 180. Of course, James knows he was correct, but he had the answer to a different question than the one I asked. Bonus is this. 2 parts. Consider 6 distinct points in a plane, no 3 of which are collinear. For 5 points each, tell me, how many line segments can be drawn between the various pairs of points?
Is it? 72.
It is 15. And a second, how many triangles can be drawn using the points as vertices? Andrew?
12.
It's 20. The first one is the combinations of 6 things taken 2 at a time, and the second is the combinations of 6 things taken 3 at a time. That would have made it easier. Next one is American literature. Hillary Clinton wrote a book about child rearing. William Allen, Brian?
It Takes a Village.
Is correct. And your bonus, Barbara Bush. Another First Lady has written several books. Name the book about her dog, the profits of which benefited the literacy cause. Andrew?
Through My Eyes.
Millie's book. Toss up in physics. The number of decays per second in a sample of radioactive material is called its what? Activity. U.S. history. Toss up. The U.S. ambassador to the Court of St. James at the outbreak of World War II is best remembered, William Allen, Brian?
Joseph P. Kennedy.
Joseph P. Kennedy. What office did Robert Kennedy hold while his brother John served as president? Andrew?
Attorney General.
Correct. Toss up in mathematics. What is the value of the permutations of 7 things taken 3 at a time? William Allen, Andrew?
210.
210 is correct. Bonus, 2 parts. A college student has 3 pairs of socks, 2 brown socks and 4 blue socks. He keeps them in a drawer as a heap of 6 unmatched individual socks. For 5 points each, if he picks out 2 socks at random, find the probability that he gets 2 brown socks. Express your answer as a fraction reduced to lowest terms.
1 over 30.
Andrew?
1 over 30.
1 over 15. 2 over 30. That's 2 6 times 1/5. The next one. Find the probability that he gets 2 blue socks. Express your answer as a fraction reduced to lowest terms.
2/3.
Andrew?
6/15.
It is 2 over 5. Let's try American literature. What is Stephen King's newest bestseller? William Allen, Andrew?
Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher is correct. What kind of novels does Stephen King write? Andrew?
Horror.
Yes, absolutely. Toss up, world geography. You're visiting a country whose 2 largest lakes are Lake Geneva and Lake Constance. William Allen, Andrew?
Switzerland.
You are in Switzerland. The 2 longest rivers in Switzerland are continuations of 2 major rivers. One is a major German river, and one is a major French river. Name them for 5 points each.
The Rhine.
First, the major German river, Andrew.
Rhine.
And the second, the major French river.
The Loire.
The Rhone. The Rhone, not the Loire. The Loire might be the prettiest, but it is not the correct answer. Toss up in mathematics. What is the mathematical equation for converting degrees Celsius into degrees Kelvin? William Allen, Andrew.
Kelvin temperature equals Celsius temperature plus 273.
Correct. And your bonus. Time is up. Final score, William Allen 280, Southern Lehigh 135. Two terrific teams. Thank you, Southern Lehigh, for being with us. You're an excellent team, and we hope to see all of you back next fall. William Allen, you'll be back for our final contest when you'll meet Parkland High School, the winner of last week's contest. Please join us on June 7th for an exciting final contest. I'm Karen Walton. Thank you for being with us. Good night.